Austine Woode and find out what that experience was like. Austine, good morning.
Good morning, Kwame, and good morning to Ashes, Martinez, Portfolio, and everybody.
Adam and
our 8th August superstar.
2nd August.
2nd August superstar. Adam, we wish you well. We are waiting.
Thanks,
and good morning to everybody.
Yes, Austine. I was going through your Facebook page and I saw the things you were writing with regards to how you used to play Lumba songs and explain the lyrical content and all that. In the first place, why were you fond of his music?
Well, because of the work we do, right? We encounter some of these things, but some 29 at the start of my early adult life, I was not a fan, but I had a family who are all currently based in the US who were huge fans of Daddy Lumba. So I did not have affinity towards him. But one time we were playing Owari, right? And this I'm talking about 30 years ago. And typically Daddy Lumba is out, and we used to fight over him and Ane Champon in our young life. I was part of that kind of era. So when they played the cassette and the person who is playing the Owari was singing the words, I appreciate the words better. And back then, 30 years ago in Kumasi, that was when taxi drivers used to arrange cassettes in front of their dashboard. And when you sit in a taxi in Kumasi and a taxi driver sings along to his songs and the words, you will appreciate him as the greatest ever. So it was after that I brought that onto radio. So when I was working with Love FM, that is the first time. The impact James Star had done on the private party and all. I was brought in to now host the private party. Big shoes had been left. James Star, one Fred. So what do I do, Nana Benyi? And I said that, like typically now, I would call a Shatawali.
All right.
No, it has to be Daddy Lumba because he's the only person who casts across. There's no Ghanaian who casts across. He's casting, not he, others are casting his mood like Nana Mama Brown or Convo Kwade. They are the only celebrities who nobody hates, like everybody loves in that manner. So it has to be Lumba. But like Ashes just said, you see, it is in the last 5 years Lumba is being seen and going for interviews and all that. He was a myth. He was a myth. You couldn't know what Lumba is. You couldn't get close to him. He was not granting interviews and all that, even on big platforms. It was difficult. So I said, let me get him. I called him and I said, Daddy, this is what I plan to do. You are the only one who can help me break through with my first program. And he said, call me. Then my program's manager, DJ Apuzo, said, no. Because of who Apuzo is. He's worked with him a couple of times. He says, no. Let us record him because you cannot get him between 6 and 10 in the evening. Lumba would not pick. So I called him and blessed memory, our news editor, Said Ali Yakubu, helped me, Kofi Edudonfe, plan everything. And the interview went on. Then in 2018, the big one, Kwame Adinkra was bringing him to Mecklin Hotel in Kumasi, and Portfolio will attest to this. So because I worked with him at Adinkra, I had to promote the show on a Sunday. And typically when you're promoting a Lumba show is Lumba Nyombe na or the Lumba Nyombe. I wanted to be different.
All right.
So for 7 hours, I decided that this is what I was going to do. Daddy Lumba talks about everything in life. So we'll mention any word like Kwame Dazi. I'll tell you a song by Daddy Lumba which talks about Kwame Dazi. So for 7 hours, I started from creation. Daddy Lumba talking about creation to Adam and Eve. That is a man and a woman.
All right.
The man, Bemani Yobane life. Omawari, their engagement, music that talks about it, music that talks about sex for married people, giving birth, on and on, life struggles till man dies. So creation till man dies. A Lumba song for every occasion like that. So one day he came to Kwame Adinkra. After all the people had talked to him with Roman Father, they left.
All right.
5 minutes later, they came back. Apparently, Lumba told Roman's father that one day they were driving to his hometown. He heard a young man on radio doing this, so they should go to that person. And Roman's father, he's the guy I was with. The place he just left. So wow. So they came and he said, and all that. So I've had an affinity towards him. And
also,
we can't do justice this morning because there's not enough time. But like a lot of people have said, you see, Ghana creative arts, right? That Lumba is an embodiment. People, with the Michael Jackson thing, people talk about, no, it flies, and I would not even equate him to that. I would equate him to Shakespeare. And
wow.
Yes. If you see, there is a difference between what people do with that Lumba songs on TikTok. You know, they let you know the words.
Yes.
I don't do that. I tell you what is behind the word.
Okay.
So when he says, in Ankwanoma, so bibini abubunia, kaubeto kumadi amano. You know the woodpecker. It uses its mouth to pick into the wood.
Abubunia.
Yes. So bibini say Jumadin, it's a difficult thing to use your beak to do that. So he's saying that you would help the person. So the word behind it is telling you, if somebody is close to you and is doing something difficult, Kwame Dazi is now stepping into the big shoes of Andy Dusty, and you are Hagla, the producer. You get that?
I get that.
That is Shakespearean. We would have time.
And this is steeped in oral literature as well. Exactly so.
He goes beyond the Michael Jackson comparison. I think he should be compared to Shakespeare. And
I get you.
So there's a lot. We will talk about it because there's not enough time. There are other guests in the studio. But for me,
yes,
it is a celebration of life. You know, and I'm happy, Kwame. On Saturday, I would have put it out, and you know why, like the Ebony one. I kept. But for me, I'm not crying. I'm not sad. Even if you check how I am with him, I think for me, it's a celebration of life. I know this day will come. So it should be a celebration of life and a green fan of the soil.
And we are not doing this just today. This will continue, from tomorrow. So please stay tuned. And Austine, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully we'll call you again for more conversations on this particular one. Thank you. This is Hits.